beautiful. It must have been wonderful to grow up here, Christopher.
It was. My brother and I got up to all kinds of trouble.
Someone should inform these people that there's a war going on.
They know. St. Clarity has sent plenty of soldiers to fight. Including my brother. He died protecting Crystallis, you know.
Yes, I know. There were a great many sacrifices that day. Thanks to those brave souls, the city still stands. For now.
Shall we focus for a moment? We should find the cathedral before some new dire fate befalls us.
Hey, wait a second. Is that Christopher?
Audrey! Are you taking apart grandfather clocks? Everyone, this is Audrey, an incredible inventor and a good friend.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Audrey. I'm Crisbell.
Chris and Chris, huh? Well, I don't actually work on clocks, although it's a perfectly respectable profession. I build mechanical creatures that are powered by the rubies. A lot of them are based on things I learned by studying the nearby ruins.
A magical automaton? It sounds like something out of an ancient legend.
The energy in rubies is certainly plentiful enough. I suppose it was only a matter of time until someone figured out how to advance the science.
Well, I was advancing until Enzo slashed my budget.
Don't tell me that prick has worked his way into the ruby business.
Oh well, I don't even want to tell you the rest. He's up at the courthouse doing all kinds of business.
He sounds unpleasant, but he is an important person here. Perhaps we should speak with him anyways. Before that, don't forget, we still need to find the cathedral.
Oh, that's right. It's a straight line to the west. You can't miss it.
Thanks for the help, Miss Audrey. We're off then.
People in Floodside think they're the only ones who have it bad.
I've got a leak in my roof. Imagine.
Oh yes, that's dreadful!
Well, I can't let just anyone in, you see.
Aren't you from Floodside? How did you even get up here?
Back off! I'm just trying to make a living here! Is the General against that, too?
You're not from St. Clarity, right? Meow?
Excuse me?
No need to! Welcome to my store. Have a free souvenir as part of my new client program. Meow?
But we haven't bought anything yet.
No need to thank me. It's a special present just for you. Meow? So, you're in the Wildcat Armory. Looking for anything in particular? Meow?
I just found out I can do magic. Cool, huh? You wouldn't even believe the things I'm learning at the university over in Tulira. Go on, test my knowledge.
How do you defeat a mechanical enemy?
Psh, easy. You use lightning on them. They might even get stunned. And you can make them even more vulnerable to lightning by preparing them with the water blast.
Thank you. I've learned a lot.
I just found out I can do magic. Cool, huh? You wouldn't even believe the things I'm learning at the university over in Tulira. Go on, test my knowledge.
What's a good way to deal with slimes?
It depends on the type of slime and its color, but the ones near Mount Thesea are weak against lightning. I've heard that there are slimes that became contaminated and turned poisonous. Those are really weak against water.
Thank you. I've learned a lot. Matthias, there's something wrong. I don't feel anything special here.
Agreed. If anything, this place feels somewhat dangerous.
That is indeed strange. And who is that fellow? Was there not supposed to be a Mother Superior here?
Right. But I don't see her.
Was there perhaps a different cathedral here once?
This is the same cathedral I grew up with, except they changed the stained glass.
Why change yourselves when you can just change the fate that condemns you?
What?
Never mind. Perhaps the fact that the mural is missing has something to do with Crisbell not feeling a connection.
So what are we going to do now?
We need to figure out what happened here. Someone must know something. Let's try speaking with the priest.
I am Father Miguel, the lady's humble disciple. I see that you are not members of my congregation. How can I help you?
I know this might seem like a strange question, but have there been any renovations to this cathedral in recent years?
We do have small renovations from time to time, but nothing major has changed in years.
I see. Why do those murals show a crowning? I recognize the lady, but who is the other person? The man receiving the crown.
I wonder how much he looks like the guy who paid for this installation.
I know all about the regular doctrine. But here in St. Clarity, we believe that the people who take care of us are the lady's hands in this world.
Is that why you changed out the stained glass?
Oh, that was years ago. I doubt many people even remember the old one.
Do you happen to know what happened to the old glass mural they removed?
I wouldn't know. But perhaps General Enzo, the leader of the city, might remember. He was the one who ordered it. If my mind doesn't fail me, he should be in the courthouse of the city. As always, he's looking for the progress of our dear St. Clarity.
All right. Thank you for your help, Father.
Of course, my child. May the lady watch over you in your search.
Can I help you?
No, you can't.
Well, I can't let just anyone in, you see.
You must be new. I'm Christopher. I'm guessing my mother left instructions to let me pass if I ever showed up again.
Ah, indeed she did. She's talking with the general just now, but I'm sure she will be free soon. I will tell her that you are here.
And so, we aim to move from a 4 times increase in output this season to as much as 5 or 6 times the normal yield before the winter.
But if I were you, I would place an order now. Supplies of rubies might be going up, but not as fast as the demand for them is.
What the people demand is justice!
Oh no, Dad, not again.
What is going on?
My dad, he does this sort of thing, stirring up trouble, constantly campaigning against inequality in the city.
You sit up here living in luxury, while those who mine the rubies live in squalor!
How did he get here? Someone, escort this instigator out, please.
And not only that, you've been monopolizing our resources!
Ugh, now the inventor girl is here too? This has gone too far, Armando. You've crossed the line. Guards, take these rabble-rousers out.
Wait, you seem familiar. Aren't you?
Do less talking and more listening, Risa. This is how a leader leads. Look how he's convinced the whole room to buy from him.
I'm paying attention, Aunt Rollis. I swear.
Who might you be?
Sophia's son, if you really need to know.
I suppose I can see the resemblance. You don't really take after the general, though.
Of course I don't look like the general. Why would I? Oh no. Not him.
I hate to be kept waiting like this, but the demand for red crystals is so high these days. Where do you come in from?
We just arrived from Nareem.
Ah, well, you might be out of luck then. You can't get a meeting with him unless he thinks you come from a rich province.
Can't you see I'm busy right now?
Get your hands off me!
You heard General Enzo. You have to leave immediately.
Hey! Take your hands off of Armando!
Where do you think you're going, huh? No one is allowed near General Enzo.
Christopher, you're home! I was afraid you'd never come back. Guards, stand down.
Oh, terribly sorry, ma'am. Please go ahead, Mr. Christopher, sir.
What finally brings you back home, dear?
It wasn't really a planned thing.
Won't you introduce us to your friends?
It's complicated. They're, time mages.
Excuse me, miss, but you have a beautiful home. It reminds me of my own village. Only grander.
Thank you. We've been very fortunate. Now that we've modernized the production of rubies, all of St. Clarity has been thriving.
Well, Floodside doesn't really seem like it's thriving.
It will just take time. Eventually the prosperity will reach everyone.
I would think so-called time mages would be able to see that future for themselves.
What are you doing with this guy? All the people you could pick.
You might be Sophia's son, but I'll thank you to treat me with respect.
Look, we just want to know what happened to the stained glass mural that got removed from the cathedral. The priest said you were the one who ordered it. Just tell us where it is, and I promise you can go crawl back under your dung heap.
I see you inherited your father's low-class irreverence. Unlike him, most hardworking citizens look up to me.
They pretty much have to, since you live up here on a walled-in hill.
Christopher, please, enough of this. I know the mural you're talking about. It was dumped in the waters by the docks years ago, along with other trash from the cathedral.
Come on, Crispell, let's go find it. We're done here.
Even after all that has happened, I'm still glad that you came back home.
Off to the docks. We may find out what happened to that mural soon. Shall we make a record of our adventure, Crispell?
I want to record our progress.